Oh, sorry. Sorry. Sorry again. I'm sorry. Gummy Bears. And they have that guy in the background like, they are the Gummy Bears. 80s cartoon themes were epic.
Do you guys remember the koala show? It was on Nickelodeon. It was part of the pinwheel. Pinwheel spinning around. Look at my pinwheel and see what I found. Anyways.
That's how they stay in the brain. They stay in the noggin.
Hi, I'm Anna.
And I'm Brian.
And we are those annoying vegans. Guys, today we're making gummy bears. But since gummy bears are usually made with gelatin and often contain honey, beeswax, palm oil, we're going to
veganize it. Yeah, these are really simple, and you can make them in any flavor you want. You just take your favorite fruit, and you throw it into a blender or a food processor, and you just obliterate it. And then you take that, and you run it through a strainer until you're left with a smooth fruit puree. For the honey, we are going to be returning to agave, something we've used many times before. And for the gelatin, we will be using agar powder.
Now, agar is derived from a variety of red algae, as opposed to gelatin, which we know comes from the bones, muscle, tendons, and skin of mostly cows, pigs, and often fish. We are also going to be using a vitamin C packet with one of our flavors. Now, we've found that it adds a tangy sort of taste to it that you might like, so feel free to use that with one or more flavors and get a healthy vitamin C boost while you're at it.
And as always, this recipe is delicious, affordable, and easy to make.
So let's make it.
Let's make it. Look at these. These turned out really good.
They're so cute.
You may have noticed in the thumbnail that there's other shapes. We took the leftover and we just filled our ice cube trays.
We only had one gummy bear mold.
Yeah.
So we had these ice cube trays and made gummy drops. And granted, they're not gelatinous because there's no gelatin in them.
They're more like Swedish fish texture.
Yeah, Swedish fish.
Or Sour Patch Kids. They sort of have the texture of a Sour Patch Kid.
Yeah, they're tasty.
If you guys have a Trader Joe's where you live, they taste like those fruit bars at the front of the Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
Their whole advertising campaign on the packaging is like 100% apple. And it tastes like an apple.
They do contain real fruit.
Which is something that you probably should be eating.
And ingredients you can read.
I think we should come up with a new word. It's a vegan word for gelatinous. Agarius. It sounds like a villain in a comic book. Agarius. I have found you. You will be stopped this time. These also aren't going to be nearly as like sweet and sugary as a gummy bear.
You can use real sugar, but agave is a perfectly fine sweet replacement.
You know what else has sugar in it? Fruit.
We made a Totoro jelly.
Oh! This was before we started filling our ice cube trays with the leftover.
Yeah.
So this was just sitting in the bottom of a bowl.
And it
Agarified.
Be sure to start filling those molds as soon as you see the mixture get thick.
Yeah.
Because if you wait too long, it's going to set.
Yeah. Take it off the stove and
go for it.
Fill it right away.
Yeah. I don't want to eat Totoro. So guys, a little history about gelatin. Why gelatin?
What? Porqué?
Gelatin candies were originally inspired by Turkish delights and even Japanese rice candy, which were originally made with rice or cornstarch. In the 1900s, we saw the beginning of gelatin in Great Britain with certain gummy candies. And as for gummy bears, Hans Riegel, who is from Germany, created the original Haribo gummy bear. He was inspired by the dancing bears he'd see parading on his street, and they were originally longer, and then later on they smushed them down to make them look cuter. He started out by using cornstarch as well, but then found that they weren't as chewy as he wanted them to be, and that's when gelatin came into play.
Ta-da! More animal exploitation.
We need chewy candy.
People will argue with us, and probably many a vegan, that we need animal products. It's not about taste, it's about the nutrients and the vitamins and the blah 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 that we get from these animal products. We're hunters, we blah, blah. This is actually a case where it's completely 100%
unnecessary
about texture.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, I wanted them chewier.
And there is a school of people who think that we must have gelatin in our diets because hair, skin, and nails, eating a lot of veggies.
Yeah, that helps.
Drinking a lot of water, getting proper sleep. There are a lot of things you can do. So guys, we've been really working on educating ourselves about nutrition. And vitamin C, which we added to one of the flavors, is actually really easy to get from just your fruits and veggies. Oranges, red peppers, kale, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, strawberries, grapefruit, guava. A lot of fruits and vegetables contain vitamin C. 1 cup of kale, for example, contains 134% of your daily value. Brussels sprouts, 80%.
The half a cup of orange juice that we used in our gummies is your whole day's worth of vitamin C. Fresh squeezed orange juice. Like you take a literal orange and you squeeze it until the juice comes out. You understand? These foods, they derive from real things. You can get your vitamin C from fruits and vegetables. Here's the key. You have to eat fruits and vegetables. I like to think that the earth, Mother Nature, they have it kind of worked out.
Yeah.
Like if you eat the things that you're supposed to eat, then you should get what you need to get, right?
Right.
That makes sense?
We've evolved so gradually as human beings.
Our technology has evolved way faster than we have.
Exactly.
And at our core, we are still herbivores from Africa that need to eat our fresh fruits and fresh veggies. It's all what people want to see and want to hear and want to believe. People like to hear that meat, dairy, eggs, and seafood are good for you because it means they can keep eating it without feeling bad or feeling guilty or feeling like they're doing harm to their own body or harm to the planet or harm to the animals, but it doesn't make it true.
People love to hear good things about their bad habits. I got my blood work done last week.
Yeah, you did.
And everything was
Are you protein
perfect.
deficient? You must be
I'm
protein
so
deficient.
protein deficient. That is the one thing out of all of it that was horrible.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
It's fine.
Check it.
The great thing about eating vegan, eating healthy, living a compassionate lifestyle, the proof is in the literal pudding.
Yep.
Dr. John McDougall got kicked out of an obesity conference because in his presentation, in his slides, he was alluding to the fact that this is one of the only areas of medical science where you can be obese and still give advice on how to defeat obesity.
I'm not fat shaming the general population. I'm fat shaming people who are teaching you and your family how to live. and eat, and this means life or death for you and your children. I think that's okay. The analogy is if this was the tobacco medicine conference and you had speakers up on stage smoking cigarettes, or this was the alcoholism medicine conference and speakers got up on stage visibly drunk telling you about the road to sobriety. I mean, think about these three together. You have fat, sickly people standing on stage talking to your doctors, your dietitians, and the press about how to get trim and healthy. I think it's fair to point this out.
Practice what you preach, that's a common life recommendation.
You can argue that animal products are good for you. I'm just looking at the results.
At this obesity conference as well, in the program, there was also a lecture titled How to Retain Obesity Patients in Your Practice.
The art of attracting and retaining patients to your obesity medicine practice.
You gotta keep them coming back in the door. It's a revolving door. We call those boomerangs in retail, Bob. It says, oh, snap. I like it. You want me to do it? I'm not good at that. All right.
Try it.
Okay. Ready?
Oh, what? You're not good at that.
I'm not. That was good.
We could try blueberries or blackberries or
Mango.
Why didn't I think of getting mango?
Try all the fruits that we didn't do.
Oh.
Just do them.
So guys, if you like this video, make sure to give us a thumbs up. Comment. Please feel free to comment. We love hearing from you. If you want to present facts and science and sources, we love sources.
We really like sources rather than blanket statements.
We will be happy to engage and respond in a respectful way. We want our channel to be PG. We are very, very flexible, but there are certain kinds of language that are just not productive.
The personal insult territory and the vulgarities. We want people of all ages to be able to come here and learn and try our recipes and hopefully, you know, engage in the conversation.
Yeah.
And if you make any of these recipes, please keep tagging us on Instagram.
We love that.
That's been so awesome.
Cooking with Satan 13 made our English McSmuffins. Lizzie Violet made our fish sticks. Thank you guys for tagging us.
Thank you.
We're so excited that you're enjoying our recipes.
And we surpassed the 900 subscriber mark.
Yay!
That's awesome. That's amazing. Thank you guys. Please continue to tell a friend. Continue to spread the word. We'll have to put something special together for our 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
We love hearing those comments that say, oh, I thought you guys had a bigger following. It really means a lot to us.
Yeah.
It's encouraging. It's inspiring.
This is what we love to do. We want to do this full time. We're preparing for our first event as well.
Yeah.
So that's exciting.
Like we'll have like a booth and a table.
Yeah, we're designing our banner. What?
And so from the bottom of our hearts, thank you guys.
Thank you. I'm gonna cry.
You're done.
No. Bye.
Bye.